For question number 5, we have indices and surds question, but we have here is surd question, okay, not indices. But in this thing here, of course, you cannot use a calculator. Even if we have a calculator, for some reason here, it's gonna make it harder if you put it in the calculator. Okay, so just to say here, you need to do it manually. The diagram below show an isosceles triangle ABC, where AB and BC is the same length. So AB and BC is the same length. That means D here is the midpoint of B and C. So here is the same length as this thing. Okay, because we have an isosceles triangle, because D is directly below A here. Okay, and BC is given by 2 plus 4 sub 3, and the height is AD, which is the triangle, is 5 minus sub 3. Find the area of the triangle, okay, and give your answer in the form A plus B sub 3. Area of the triangle is always 1 over 2, area equal to 1 over 2 multiplied by base and multiplied by height. That's always like that. Okay, so 1 over 2 multiplied by base length is 2 plus 4 sub 3, and multiplied by height here is 5 minus sub 3. You can simplify here. 1 over 2 multiplied by 2, here cancel 1, and here cancel become 2. Okay, then what do we have here? It's 1 plus 2 sub 3 and multiply by 5 minus sub 3. Okay, and here we can expand 1 by 1. 1 multiplied by 5, it's going to be 5. 1 multiplied by negative sub 3 is negative sub 3. 2 sub 3 multiplied by 5 is going to be 10 sub 3. Okay, and 2 sub 3 multiplied by negative sub 3 becomes negative 2 multiplied by 3, like that. Okay, so 5 minus 1 plus 10 here become 9 sub 3, and minus 6, we have negative 1 plus 9 sub 3. Okay, and that's how we get these answers. That's how we get question number A. I hope that it's clear. Now let's see for question number B. Find tangent ABC. Tangent ABC. Tangent ABC is this angle. Okay, give your answer in the form of C plus D. To find this angle and to find this tangent is the similar if we try to cut this triangle into half here, which is we can get the right angle triangle. So tangent ABC, this is the angle, the theta, and we can get 90 degree here, 5 minus 3, and we can get the length here, which length here is half of 2 plus 4 sub 3, which is 1 over 2. 2 plus 4 sub 3. It's also equal to 1 plus 2 sub 3. So we already have base length here, and we already have the height length. The question asks about tangent. Tangent, you can remember, so kah tua, okay, so chah tua, so kah tua, anything lah, okay, which is we can have tangent here, which is tangent theta equal to opposite divided by adjacent. Okay, which here is going to be opposite and here is going to be adjacent. Okay, so we apply that thing. Okay, we apply that thing. So tangent theta is going to be tangent ABC equal to opposite. What's the opposite? 5 minus sub 3 over over the adjacent here, and we already divided by 2. Is going to be 1 plus 2 sub 3. Okay, 1 plus 2 sub 3 here. Then what do we need to do next? We need to write it in the form of C plus D. We need to rationalize it. By rational, we need to multiply with the opposite of the denominator. Okay, so if the denominator is 1 plus 2 sub 3, okay, and then the opposite here is going to be 1 minus 2 sub 3. Okay, over 1 minus 2 sub 3 here. Okay, it's in the same bracket. Because rational, we don't change the value, we just change the its form here. Okay, and we need to multiply by its opposite. So we do it one by one. Okay, 5 multiplied by 1 is going to be 5. 5 multiplied by negative 2 sub 3 is negative 10 sub 3. Negative sub 3 multiplied by 1 is negative sub 3. And negative multiplied by negative 2 sub 3 is positive 2 multiplied by 3. Over, and at the bottom is just the square and minus with square. 1 square will be 1 minus 2 sub 3 square is going to be 4 multiplied by 3. Okay, do 1 by 1 here. So what is going to be 5, and then negative 10 and negative 1 become negative 11 sub 3, and then 2 multiplied by 3 is 6 over 1 minus 12 here become negative 11. Okay, and simplify again is going to be 5 plus 6, which is 11. 11 minus 11 over cert 3 divided by negative 11, and the question asks to write in the form of c plus d cert 3. So 11 divided by negative 11 become negative 1. Negative 11 divided by negative 11 become positive 1 cert 3. That's how we do for question number B. For question number C here, write secant square x. Okay, sorry, secant square ABC. Secant square ABC is the same as secant square ABC, and where's the angle ABC is the same as the one that we calculated just now. Okay, that position, that angle, and give in the form E plus F cert 3. How to find the secant square here? Use this formula given at the top, back in the list of formula, which is secant square equal to 1 plus tangent square A, something like that. So to find this thing is the same as secant square. Okay, secant square ABC is equal to 1 plus tangent square ABC. That's how we do it. So 1 plus tangent square ABC. Tangent square ABC is that tangent ABC, we already get the value. Negative 1 plus cert 3 and then square it. Okay, then we expand one by one lah. 1 plus negative 1 plus cert 3 multiplied by negative 1 plus cert 3. We do it slowly. Okay, so 1 plus with negative 1 multiplied by negative 1 is positive 1. Negative 1 multiplied by cert 3 is negative cert 3. Cert 3 multiplied by negative 1 is negative cert 3. And cert 3 multiplied by cert 3 is 3. So 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 3 is 5 minus 2 cert 3. That's your answers. So that's how we do for question cert. Next question, for question number 6 here. Okay, for question number 6 is about coordinate geometry questions. For coordinate geometry question here, it should be okay lah. Okay, it should be okay, which is the point A and B have a coordinate of negative 2, 4. So A negative 2, 4 and B equal to 6 and 10. Okay, respectively. Find the equation of perpendicular bisector of line AB. What does it mean, perpendicular bisector of line AB here? Just imagine that we have, this is point A, just imagine, and point B is over here. So this is line AB. Perpendicular bisector is a line that is perpendicular to line AB, but it's at midpoint. It must be at midpoint of AB here. Okay, so, and we need to write in the form ax plus by plus c. So what is the midpoint first? I'll calculate the midpoint. Midpoint AB, it will be negative 2 plus 6 over 2 and 4 plus 10 over 2, which is, we can have 4 over 2 and 14 over 2. We have 2 and 7. Okay, that's the midpoint. And how about the gradient of AB? Okay, because we need to find the perpendicular. Whenever perpendicular, we use m1 and 2 equal to negative 1. So what is MAB here? The gradient of AB. MAB, y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So we have 4 minus 10 over negative 2 minus 6. We're going to have negative 6 over negative 8. We have 3 over 4. Positive 3 over 4. That's the gradient AB. So to find M1, M2 here, MAB multiplied by M2, which is their perpendicular, equal to negative 1. So 3 over 4 and multiplied by M2 equal to negative 1. That means their perpendicular, it would be negative 4 over 3. Okay, negative 4 over 3. So that's clear. Okay, so right now we just rewrite the thing in the form of y/x plus c and rewrite into ax plus by plus c. That means y equal to, for their perpendicular bisector here, y equal to negative 4 over 3x plus c. And where it happened at midpoint. Substitute this midpoint. 7 equal to negative 4 over 3 multiplied by 2 plus c. 7 equal to negative 8 over 3 plus c. c equal to 7 plus 8. So 29 over 3. Okay, 29 over 3. Alright, so sorry, it's a bit small there. I'm continuing over here. That means y equal to negative 4 over 3x plus 29 over 3. We want to rewrite in terms of ax plus by plus c, multiply everything by 3 and move it everything to the left. So we have 3y equal to negative 4x plus 29. Move everything to the left side. We're going to have 4x plus 3y minus 29 equal to 0. That's your final answer. Maybe my working is a bit long, but like I said, you may use your own method, but make sure your final answer is the same. Next question is that the point C, point C is a new point here, has a coordinate of 5p, and it lies on the perpendicular bisector of AB. So how to find P here? This one is quite simple, only 1 mark. You just substitute point C in equation that we have here, because these are the equation of perpendicular bisector. Okay, this is the equation, perpendicular bisector here. So the question answer lies in the line on the line of perpendicular bisector. Just substitute the point C here, which is we're going to have 4 multiplied by 5 plus 3 multiplied by P minus 29 equal to 0. 20 plus 3P minus 29 equal to 0. 3P equal to 29 minus 20. 3p equal to 9, p equal to 3. That's how we do for question number B. Okay, that's quite obvious here. Which is the next question here is given that the line AB bisects the line CD. Okay, AB bisects the line CD. What does it mean by bisects? Okay, so for this one here, it could be a bit confusing. Okay, so by mean of bisects here, you for the students, okay, I want you to try to understand the shape of parallelogram. Okay, whenever you see this kind of question here, try to imagine the shape of parallelogram. Why do I ask you to understand about the shape parallelogram here? Imagine if we sketch everything in the graph. Just imagine we sketch everything in the graph. Okay, because the question here not to say precise graph. Okay, solution by accurate drawing is not going to be accepted, but we try to sketch it. What is the point of A here? Point A here, it's happened at negative 2 and 4. Okay, A, negative 2 and 4. Imagine this negative 2 and this is 4 here. Okay, that is A. How about B? B is equal to 6 and 10. Maybe this is 6, maybe this is 10, maybe. Okay, this is B. And how about C here? C, we have 5 and 3. 5 is here and 3 is underneath here. This is going to be C. Okay, underneath a little bit. Okay, so this is going to be point C. So over here you can see a shape of incomplete parallelogram. Okay, something like that. An incomplete of parallelogram. So to complete this parallelogram here is that you are going to have a point D on top here, something like this place, something over this region lah. So this is point D. So for bisects is that is actually almost diagonal here. Okay, it's something like almost diagonal. So to find where is point D here, is that whatever from point C to goes to A is the same as from point B to goes to D. Okay, so we can use a vector method here. From C to A, how many to goes to the left side here? Okay, how many to goes to the left side? We know this is 5 and this is 3. Okay, to go to the left, how many times? From 5 to negative 2, we need to go to the left by 7 times. Okay, to the left. And from 3 to 4 here, it must go up by 1. It's the same thing happen from B to goes to D. Okay, from B goes to D, it's the same thing because it's talking about bisects here. It's talking here about the shape of parallelogram. So we already have no B here. We already know B as the point, and then for B to D here is actually need to minus 7. So coordinate of B, it's still 6 and 10. So B to D is minus 7 here. So what we can do here is 6 minus 7. Okay, 6 minus 7, and then 10 plus 1. So for coordinate of D, we know that it must be negative 1, and then here must be 11. So it's within this region here, so that the point D is negative 1, 11, and we complete the shape of parallelogram. So that's how we do these questions. Okay, it may be a bit tricky, but it is what it is. Okay, it is what it is, and that's how I can help you and I can guide you on how to find these answers. Okay, and that's how we do for question number 6. If you don't understand, you can always rewind the video again and again and again, and if you need any help, you can put in the comment below.